G'day everyone, and welcome back to Cybuchowo and the Through the Years series. We're into April now. We're done with March. We got our alfalfa planted and it's halfway to being ready to harvest, so April's probably going to be not much of a month for us other than doing some contracts. So we've got a couple of fertilizing contracts lined up right here. And we're just going to get that started. Get some money in, seeing as we're running a bit low on funds now. After spending it all on the seeder and the new tractor and everything like that. So this is the plan. We're going to get some contracts done today. Get a bit more money in the bank. And see where we're at to head into May. Now, not being able to see, I think I'm missing a small fraction there. There we go. So this shouldn't use too much fertilizer for these two contracts. They're both relatively small little fields. There's going to be a tree in my way. No. Go at an angle. Thought I had to go straight, but I don't. So yeah, this is going to be a month probably of contracts. We'll see what we can get done. Probably won't be a big update episode. Just a little bit of field work for other farmers. And then we'll see how much we can bring in a day. Hopefully set ourselves up to be alright for next month when we harvest our alfalfa. Struggling to get up here. Missing a little fraction. I think that's down this corner. Get this little section done. There we go. The farmland discounts. I might turn that off. We'll see. From what I've looked at, it hasn't made much of a difference to the prices of the land that I'm going to be interested in. I want the ones all along, pretty much that whole section up there next to where we are currently based. Now we just got to make our way, follow this road all the way around. We better put the beacons on so people know. That fertilizer spreader looks massive on the tractor. From the back it looks huge. But when it's alongside it actually does not look terribly wrong. But we just have to make our way over to field 179 now. Another little fertilizing contract. Hopefully something turns up in the meantime. If another one pops up, that'd be good. There is some deadwood contract, but I think we've done enough of those. If anything, they just get done off camera if I need a little cash boost, but right now I'd rather do the actual contracts that are popping up. So there's another contract for sowing bean, I think it is, but I don't think our seeder does that. I think that's a planter. What I would like is to get enough money for our harvester. That's the big goal, or at least another piece of equipment to use for contracts. But right now we're in need of the harvester's probably the next big purchase. And I tell you now, it's not going to be a mechanical or a motorized harvester. We are definitely going to be using the manual harvester, the hand harvester, which is only $1,500, but the longer I can hold off on spending that money, we don't need it right now, so as long as we get it in time for the spell, or make sure we have that amount of money in our bank, we'll be alright. Now this could be a doozy, because that hill looks rough. Let's just do this. And we'll see if we can get up there. Might just have to stay in first. Keep shifting me into second. Alright, let's turn this off. Go in here. Where is it? Manual. There we go. Will second get us better speed? Slightly. I'll take it. 8 kilometers an hour is fine. So far so good though. And there we go. Alright, first pass done. Onto the second, we can go way wider, I think. We can also go to top gear. Downhill. Oh yeah, the little mini map's showing me where our reach is, that's good. Just don't want to make sure I miss anything. So far we're progressing better than I thought we would. We're going to be coming up to our first alfalfa harvest. So that's going to be another episode of mowing and... Oh yeah, we're not going into fourth. Third gets us the speed that we need to do this. Almost done. One more pass should do it, I think. Oh yeah, we're reaching the other side of the tram line anyway. Perfect. So yeah, these contracts aren't worth much, but that's... I believe that was a self-imposed alteration of the contract rewards. I'm fairly confident I did that. I know I was talking about it. So we could be getting more money, but we're doing alright. We don't want to really be relying on the contracts too heavily anyway. But I hope your day's been well. Hope your weekend's been good. There we go, contract finished. Alright, let's pull over. Engine off. Get our contract money in. Yeah, so that was about $880, give or take. But I'm pretty happy with that. That's put us up over 15. Now we've got enough money to get us out of a bit of trouble. We can turn this off now. Quick autosave there. Oops. Another one. You can put this back onto automatic now. And then we'll go from here. We'll drive back to the farm. And I'll see you over there with our next plan. Alright, we are back at the farm. I did a quick little look at the other contracts that might have popped up. There is a hoeing or a weeding contract, but we unfortunately do not have a decent enough weeder to do that. We could have done the deadwood while we were down there, but there really is nothing for us. I don't think our seeder does bean, does it? No, it's a planter. Yeah. We don't have the planter. We could buy this, which is 2 meters wide, but that's going to be a nightmare to do the weeding jobs. And this is only a weeder anyway. This is classified as a hoe. This is only a weeder. For our own fields, this will be fine. But I think we're just going to fight and deal with the weeds for now. So there really is nothing else. I could speed up time a little bit and see if anything pops up. So we'll do that and just have a check. We'll go to about 10. Just see if anything worthwhile's popped up. Weeding. Yeah, not really. Not really anything for us. We could do the deadwood, but I kind of don't want to. So what I might do is we'll just sleep through April. Not missing much anyway. And we'll just end up in May. I feel like I need to actively try and not do something in every month, you know. Skipping months at this point, at this early stage, I think is alright. We've got alfalfa ready to harvest. It's hailing, so we're going to lose some of our crop, I bet. Is there any damage anywhere? Not yet. So we just have to kind of wait for that to pass, I think. Is there a contract we can do that would benefit us here? Sowing millet we can do. But that's only less than 1,000. I mean, it's almost 1,000, but could do these two here, see? I feel like they'd be much more worth it. When is our... So it's not meant to be hailing right now. But it is. I wonder, let's drop the cultivator off. I need my little control group thing up here right now. Chop the grass, cut the grass, collect the grass. I don't know what I need to be on. Do I want to be on cut? I think I want to be on cut, don't I? Is that what I want to be on? Let me just see. Before I start going crazy. Turn on the baler. No. It might be chop the grass. Try again. No. Is it collect the grass? It's collect. Okay. So we want it to be on collect the grass. Hopefully. Did that do it? Yeah, that did it for sure. Yeah. Okay. We know what we're doing now. And we'll just carry on. And hopefully this is a little bit better than what we were doing before. There we go. Whoa. It's doing heaps. Yeah. Now, I was confident in keeping this little mower for a while, but I honestly feel like it's probably going to cause more trouble than I would like it to. So we might have to upgrade it sometime soon. Just get rid of it. Buy a mower for the tractor. It's also very loud. Yeah, so definitely don't go up the hill. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't get much traction, especially in this sort of weather, so we're just going to do this. Get this whole run done. Just go back. Just do this. Make it easier. Just carry on, I think. We're going to mow it all anyway. It's not going to hurt us. We don't need to do the headlands. So what I'll do is I'll get this mowing and the tethering done, and I'll see you when we're baling, guys. we are done with the tedding. I'm not sure. Now we just need to reset the bale counter first. And let's see how many we get, hey? Oh, it's way over this way. Okay. There we go. We'll keep going like this. I'm thinking we might get... We got 65 so far out of the grass and then the clover bales. So I'm feeling like we might end up with something. We've got one by doing a single strip. 600 litres a pop here. Let's put it to the side. Very nice. So we're going to get, yeah, I'd say we might get 13 or 14 bales maybe. That's my dog. Just getting up from her snoozing. So we'll see. We'll see where we end up. I'm thinking we're going to end up with about 13 or 14 overall. Well, that's 2. With almost... What, not even... Probably half a lap. Because we're probably at 3/4 of a lap now. So we are getting there. Have to see if alfalfa's worth it. But I'm pretty sure it keeps growing. So now that we've cut it, we can just let it sit until we're ready to put something else in it. I think what I might try and do is I need to look at the distillery and see what it actually takes. I know it takes potatoes. I'm pretty sure it takes corn. So it might be one of those two is what we're looking at doing. Which unfortunately means that our seeder is of no use to us. In either case. But we'll worry about that when we get to it. We can always use the manual seeder. We do have that still. No, we don't. We sold it, I believe. So that's 4. Yeah, 4 full bales so far. Yeah, I don't think 13's a big stretch. And then once we get these all baled, I don't think the price fluctuates that much, so we'll just go straight away and sell them. Now with our tractor we can go for the max price. Probably only $1 or $2 difference, but it all helps right now. Go a little bit there. It doesn't like steering very well. Had pretty good yield from it though, so that's alright. I'll take that. Just get around this bit. Get all the stuff that's in our little house. Got a little bit wider up here. Get all this stuff. So that's 6. So far this is pretty good. Let's just have a look. Quick autosave. When do we do corn? We have to plant corn soon. But I don't think we will have the distillery ready in time, so we're going to hold off on it for a minute now. Alfalfa hay. A great demand at the animal dealer. Okay, that's the goer. We're going to try and get there then. Get the great demand price, which is the maximum price. So, or almost the maximum price. So it's $95 per 1,000 litres, I think. So we're not going to get, there's not big money in this, but there is money. And because we've got 3/4 of the cost of that. No. 3/5, sorry. So we should be able to figure out roughly what we get. If it's 95, we have to just, it'll do the maths for us. But it's really, it'd be $25. We would get $20 if it was 100 per 1,000. So we'd end up with $60. So it's probably just a little bit less than that. But we're getting there, and it's money in our pocket, which is what we need, so that's all we can do. So I'm going to do a little jump cut, get to the end of this, have all the bales loaded up, and then we'll go and sell them. So I'll see you then, guys. Alrighty, guys. We're done. Done baling. We ended up with 17 and a fraction of a bale. So all of these bales are 600 litres, except for one of the ones down the end there. That is 69 nice litres. So it'd have been better if it was 6-7. I'm so old. But so far that's what the plan is. This trailer is on a big angle with this tractor. With the little mower it was great, but I think we're going to have to sell that just because it's just annoying, really, having to remember what setting it's on is just rough. Now, I don't know if we're going to get away with putting all of these in this trailer at once. So we'll do our best. We'll see how they handle just driving. We literally have to go down there. So if they do fall out, it's not an issue. Also could have spent a bit more time making them a bit better organized, but you know, it is what it is. This one in here now. Just wedge it in, there we go. Yeah, we've got to get, what, 5 more on there? Probably not going to happen. I mean, they'll go in for sure. Will they stay in? Who knows? But we'll try our best. Unfortunately, this trailer doesn't allow us to use straps. So it's not great in that sense. So if I move this one, that should wedge it. There we go. 2 more just on top. Just plonk them on the top. And then we'll go sell them and we'll see where we're at. So we've got 6,000 litres and then some. We've got 10 at 600 and then we've got 7 at 600. So we'll probably get $900 from this. Give or take. If my maths is correct. But, you know. I have been... Yeah, it is this way. That's if I get my maths right. But I don't know how it calculates it, so... Yep. Bang on, $911. I'll take it. That's not too bad. It's now up to 2,400. Now the alfalfa should regrow. It should start regrowing. Now, I don't know if I have to fertilize it again. I don't. So that's good. I'll leave it for now and then we'll see. But that is a good chunk of change for us there. I would love to plant something else. Not where it is. Where's the spelt? When does that harvest? In July. July or August, depends on when we planted it. So right now I think that's where we're going to leave it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe if you haven't. If the distillery seems like a good idea to you, I'm still very keen on doing that. I'll show it here for you. Just before we end, I will show you what I'm talking about. If I have it installed, I might not. Is it a factory? I might not have it installed yet. Okay, so I don't have it installed. So there we go. But yeah, it's not installed yet. But I think it's something like $8,000. I wonder if we could make silage. Because silage might be a better pricing. We'll have a quick look. Just a quick scroll down. Oh, silage is a way better idea. I think that might be the better idea for us to do. We'll see if there's any forage wagons. Is there anything in the sale? Oh, that's actually pretty good. Anything else? No, nothing we can use. It would be cool to get the tree saplings and we could just plant them. But I think for right now, we're just going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next episode in Cybuchowo. Take care, everyone. Goodbye.